Okay, you guys, last video before the gathering. So really, what's occurring? There'll be a nice video after, I'm sure. Information on social media, it's just there for everyone, but it's so hard for everyone to find it. So last video, it's this coming, the 28th and 29th of September weekend. The show starts and opens at 11 and it finishes at 4. And you need to be gone by 5 so the staff and everyone else can get the place ship shape and organise again. Excuse me, and they can go home. It's in Northampton. It's Icarus Falconry and Holdenby House. That's NN6 8DJ if you're trying to find it. Overnight camping all over. There's lots. Just Google it. Camping in Northamptonshire. Billing Aquadrome has been the place to go of choice. It's cheap, it's massive, there's a bar, there's showers, there's toilets, everything else. Most people were going to go and camp there on a Saturday night. It's currently, the flood sirens were going off last night. They were going to advise me today. I don't know when you're watching this video, but you must, for all the information, go on the Facebook group if you have it. Look at what I'm showing you on the screen now. Go on the Facebook group, click the featured button at the top of that Facebook page and you will get the post. Ignore the videos, just go on the post. FAQs, the traders, so on and so forth. Those posts are there in detail. They'll tell you everything you need to know. Just go on there. This video, I don't really need to do it, but I'm trying to signpost you there so you can come with all the information. Today, Billing are going to let us know what the site's going to be like at the weekend. Their best guess, whether they're going to open or not. Keep on the Facebook page and we'll advise you, or you guys that we're going to camp there, our alternative, what plan we've managed to come up with if you can't go to Billing. We want you all to come, guys, so we'll do everything we can to facilitate that. On the days, rules, they're on all the Facebook page, but rules again. If you break these rules, you'll be asked to leave, or at least to put them right. We want this to continue and be a thing. People live in Holdenby House. The rules are there for their benefit, or my bird's benefit, or the image of Falconry's benefit. So the rules are simple. This is where you're going to park your car. It is a massive field with a beautiful view. The ground is rock hard, despite floods elsewhere in Northampton. It's beautiful here, guys. You can, if you want to risk animals in a hot vehicle, I don't think there'll be a problem, but who knows? That's your call. If your dog does that, make sure you pick it up. Rule number 1, you can bring your dogs, you can bring your birds, you can bring your own food, but you cannot bring any of those things into the site itself. You can have them in the car park field. You can come and eat your picnic in the car park field. You'll have a wristband so you can re-enter the show. It's really easy. It's not a problem, but it will be if you bring them on site for various good reasons. So bear that in mind for sure. If you bring your birds, if you really have to bring your dogs and birds, bear in mind, you can't just bow or block your birds out on the car park field by your van and just think willy-nilly it's okay, because you won't know what's going on in the arena. And birds like our Chilean blue eagle buzzard, if it's windy, they will be way above all the trees here, and he will definitely take out your bird off the block, and you probably are not going to be quick enough to intervene. Be aware. There's reasons we've got these rules. Bring your birds and your dogs if you have to. They have to stay in the car park field for sure. There's food on site. Just go on the Facebook page, click the featured button, guys. There's food on site. There's going to be our award-winning tea room with pastries and cakes to die for. There's going to be the brilliant Horsebox beer tent, Horsebox bar, and it's going to be there with all sorts of stuff. If your favourite beer and gin isn't there, just pick it up. Have something else. She's got a darn good variety for sure. There's going to be a burger van as well to cater for everybody's sort of needs. You can't bring your food into the site, but you can have your food and share it with your like-minded friends in the car park field and re-enter the site. No problem at all. What else can I tell you? There are toilet facilities on site. Very little seating on site. Very little indeed. If you're the sort of person that if you walk 100 meters, you generally need to sit down for a bit. maybe bring a little carryable folding chair just in case. There is seating, but there's not enough seating for everyone to sit down. Nowhere near. Think of it as a day out hawking. If you want to sit down, you sit on the floor, or you bring something to sit on, don't you? Yeah, what else can I tell you? The weather's looking good. It is actually looking good. So fingers crossed. To all of you guys that have messaged me personally, commented on YouTube and Facebook, that are saying, I'd love to meet you, Dave, can't wait to have a chat. Please, for goodness sakes, if I for some reason blank you, walk past you, don't hear what you say, please don't be offended. I'm rubbish with names and faces. I'm hard of hearing. And I am going to be the proverbial blue-arsed fly like the rest of the team. I'm predicting that I'm going to be a headless chicken, trying to keep it all organised and as best as it could possibly be. It's the first time, guys. It's going to be one of those days. Please come and say hello. And certainly if you've conversed, say who you are. But just be aware, if you think, oh, he didn't even speak to me, didn't even stop to say hello, I'll be in a blur in my own little world. That is probably what's going to happen for sure. Just be aware of that for sure. Don't be offended in any way. Number one reason for you to be here, I'm flying this goshawk off a T-perch on a creance line and doing a dropped lure pad. I should be out hunting with this bird, getting it entered today. That's just not going to happen now this week, because the last minute organisation is taking up a bit of time, isn't it? It's taking up time where I can't risk a young bird sitting in a tree and treeing up, because I have got to crack on. So number one reason to come, my personal sacrifice. We've been on the local radio this morning, and something I was keen to mention on there, because a lot of people say, Dave, go to Dave's thing, Dave. Listen, this is a massive team-wide, my team, and a statewide event. We're really all pulling together to make this so special. So although I'm the face, the ugly face, listen, it's a whole team that are doing way more than I am. I'm just trying to go, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that. We've got such a great team here at Icarus Falconry in Holdenby, a great team indeed. One thing, special mention, because it's going to get lost in the busyness, as you've seen by the banner and the signs out the front, one thing for sure, massive thanks to those guys that sponsored this event. They made this event that our traders that are coming can have marquees for just the cheapest price in the world for the weekend. That means they're going to come, and that means for us guys coming, they're here, and we all want to see traders, and we want to look at and buy new kit. So massive thanks to those guys that sponsored this event. They really have helped make it what it is. And they've made it far bigger than what it was intended to be. And again, thanks to the Holdenby estate for agreeing to price it as it's priced, so everyone can afford it and no one's going to feel fleeced as they come into this amazing event. But it's only going to be amazing if you make it so. She wants some lunch. I'll see you here. I can't wait to see you. I hope it's dry, I really do. And I just hope, however it goes and however the time slots run or don't run to plan, you're just going to enjoy each other's company, talking about these amazing things. See you soon, guys. Very soon indeed.